Oh, do you want me to start? I thought you were starting with the shout.
No, you start.
Oh, okay. Well,
do the intro as normal.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Drive Away podcast with Baz and Jen, and also special guest today. We have Tristan back on the podcast. And we, so I'm Baz.
I'm Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
That was the whole bit?
That was the bit.
Okay.
I thought of it. I thought it would be funny, but...
So that was Jen.
No, I'm Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. I used to know the whole thing.
Skill issue.
And that's Tristan, and we just saw Marty Supreme.
I loved it.
That was the most Marty I've ever preemed.
I loved it. I loved it so much. They made me care about a white boy playing ping pong. And the white boy was an asshole, but I still cared about him playing ping pong.
Yeah, but it's Timothée Chalamet, so it's okay.
Timothée Chalamet, my goat, my love, my
directed
supreme.
by Josh Safdie, starring Timothée Chalamet, Gwyneth Paltrow, Odessa A'zion.
That was Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, she likes
Kevin O'Leary, also
Mr.
known as
Wonderful
Mr.
from
Wonderful.
Shark Tank.
I cackled when he said, "I'm gonna make you an offer." Tyler the Creator, Fran Drescher. Yeah.
That was Tyler the Creator.
Fucked up hairline.
Someone else start.
Good movie. I liked it a lot. They made me care about a white boy playing ping pong. Timothée Chalamet has been going on his crazy little trip on all of this press
The
tour.
thing is, he's right.
He's right.
He is right.
He's fucking
correct.
He's so right.
I am
That was
so
fantastic.
impassionately a believer of Timothée Chalamet as the best actor in the last 15 years. That's my take. I think that he is the best actor definitely in the last 10 years.
Stop shouting in my ear.
These are my takes. This guy deserves 6 Oscars. He deserved an Oscar nom for Dune Part 2, which he didn't get, but he did get nominated for A Complete Unknown. But regardless, he deserved it for Dune Part 2. He's going to get the Oscar nom for this, and he's going to win the Oscar nom for this because he's fucking incredible. These are my takes.
Hear me out.
Yes, Tristan.
Paul Atreides, Marty Supreme, arrogant white boys.
Yes. Arrogant white boys.
Is
and
he
I love
typecast?
I love a good little arrogant white boy.
Is this typecasting?
Perhaps.
That's my question.
Perhaps.
Thoughts?
He's like the opposite of an arrogant white boy and call me by your name. But I think it might just be more coincidental than anything rather than typecasting.
Well, didn't he produce this movie?
This is true.
Yeah, well, he's been working on this movie on and off for 7 years. So he made all of he had a fucking table tennis a table out in fucking the Abu Dhabi desert on Dune Part 2.
That's hilarious.
Because he's been training for this movie since he signed on in 2018, I think.
Editor, cut the photos in here.
Editor will not be doing that.
Editor is lame.
And so he's been fucking running back and forth. He was telling a story the other day on the press tour where he's like, yeah, this fucking arrogant ass security guard on the set of Dune 2 walked up and challenged me to a game and he fucking obliterated me and I started screaming at him and my friend recorded it. I go, dude, you cannot post that ever because I will get canceled and lose everything.
And that's why he talked about it in an interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
He's just getting so angry.
He was just getting in character.
And he deserves it a little bit.
Yeah, he's a fantastic actor because Marty Mauser kind of sucks shit.
Yeah.
But it's so compelling of how you're still rooting for him even though he's such a fucking dick.
Just pure overconfidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Supreme
based on this guy
overconfidence, if you
named
will.
Marty Reisman.
I
Real?
see.
Who's real,
Wait,
but
is this a true story?
well, no, not all of it.
I thought it was a biopic. It's not?
No, I also thought it was a biopic.
Oh.
It's not, but it's very embellished on. It's kind of it's a fictional story, but it pulls little pieces from Marty Reisman.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it makes Timothée Chalamet good at being an arrogant little prick, but you still are God, I really want him to get to Japan and fucking
It was so
wipe the floor with this guy.
It was so nice to see him with an actual head of hair and not a buzz cut.
That's for Paul Atreides,
I know.
the God Emperor of Dune.
I know. But yeah, good movie. I agree.
I think the pacing was really good, even though it's 2.5 hours long. It was like
2.5
I didn't feel like it felt really smooth. I thought all of the actors were really incrable.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm fucking Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank he was just
good,
playing
though.
himself, but he was like good, and it worked.
That explains why I hated him so much. I hate that guy. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, and fucking like, there's so much like, because as far as I was concerned, this movie was going to be like a sport movie, like him grinding to get to, but he comes in second in the world championship in like the first 30 minutes. And then like so much of it is him not playing ping pong and getting money to be able to play ping pong and get in the, tournament, to have his rematch. And then he doesn't even qualify for the tournament because he doesn't have the money because he owes a fee and whatever and blah, 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 blah.
Well, because he didn't do it in time.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not like he gets his grudge match at the end of the sport movie, and it's fucking incredible. But like, I don't know. I really liked the way that this movie was paced, and that like it subverted, that sort of marketing angle, because it's very much not a traditional like sport guy movie at all. And I also like that, incredibly spoiler filled here, but like his whole goal is
That's what these podcasts are.
His whole goal is to beat Endo, the Japanese world champion, who he lost to in the original tournament that he played in. And he goes and he participates in an exhibition match, and he's supposed to lose, but then he gets pissed off because he's been humiliated over and over again by Mr. Wonderful, that he decides to like have a rematch on stage, and they play a real game, and he wins the real game, and he's super excited about it, but then he just goes back home instead of like hanging out and trying to scam his way back into the tournament or whatever. He has a nice little humbling, like he stops being as much of a douchebag and just wants to like do the thing, and like it's a nice closure to his character arc where he goes back home and finds the girl that he got pregnant, who is like his best friend, and like he's like, no, I'm gonna be a dad now, and it ends with him just crying looking at his baby. I'm like, dude, because that's what matters to him more than the table tennis. And I think that this is a nice way to close off an arrogant white boy who just plays table tennis's arc. True. That's my thoughts. I really liked this film a lot. Yeah, Timothée Chalamet drives this fucking movie forward all the time. If anyone else was playing Marty Mauser, I think I'd fucking stop watching this movie after like 30 minutes. Like, actually incredible performance.
Very good subtle makeup too, for like the, I don't know if it was intended to be like acne scarring or what.
Yeah.
I remember I saw a little clip of Gwyneth Paltrow telling a story of how she thought that was just Timothy's like actual like skin, and he's like, no, I'm wearing makeup. I have great skin.
No, they ruined that white boy's face. He's all covered in acne. Not my precious, perfect Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah,
I'm not even attracted to the guy. I just like him.
You're not?
I'm not.
I mean, that scene at the beginning.
I'm not attracted to Timothée Chalamet. He's too much of a tiny little twink. However, I am attracted to his work ethic and his desire to be great.
Speaking of the beginning, the opening credits. Can we talk about the opening credits?
Yeah, fucking hilarious. Craziest transition ever. It transitions like...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I remember.
We see him fucking his girl, and then it cuts to like a fucking animation of sperm swimming towards an egg, and then the egg, after it gets fertilized, they transition it into a fucking ping pong ball back in live action. It's the craziest fucking most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and I loved it.
Indeed.
I've talked a lot. Someone else talk.
The pig thing was weird. I thought they were going to make a whole thing out of it because, he's Jewish and he can't kiss a pig.
Yeah.
And he looked really nervous, and then they just didn't.
I didn't think he cared about it, him being Jewish. I think he was nervous about it in the sense of like he was pissed off that he was getting humiliated because he already agreed to lose the match, and Endo already knew that he was going to lose the match, and then they're just like adding things on to like, because he just got
it read
spanked
differently to me because they had mentioned the whole.
Yeah.
They had made a very big point of mentioning that he was Jewish earlier. So, I don't know, I read it different, but...
Yeah, for sure.
I thought it was just him being sick of the... Because then instead of... Because then he's like, yeah, if I lose, I'll kiss the pig. But I'm not going to, I'm not going to lose if it's a real match.
To it in the movie. They just...
Well, he
They
played
just
the
moved
match,
on.
so he agreed.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what. Maybe he was confident. I don't. Well, I guess I thought he was gonna like change his mind and beat him or something.
Yeah, but as far as I saw it, like he accepted. Like I don't think it was a Judaism thing. I think it was because he, like he just gotten fucking spanked with a ping pong paddle by the
Spoilers.
rich guy, and he's like, fuck you, and now you're making me lose in front of all these people, and you're making me go to the back of the line before I can even do the thing, and then also now I can't even play in the fucking tournament. So he does the match, and then he decides, you know what, no, fuck this, I want to play a real match, and if I lose, I'll kiss the fucking pig, I don't care, but, let's go.
Yeah, speaking of Mr. Wonderful, his first appearance in this movie is him shirtless coming out of the bathroom, and I did not need to see that, I don't think. But
Gwyneth Paltrow does kind of disappear a little bit from this movie.
yes, that's an issue I have.
I don't know why she was crying in her room.
The review was bad of her
Which is
performance.
weird because the guy who was reading it to her had it in front of him and seemed excited.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that was about.
Well, her assistant was on the phone with the guy who was reading it.
I know, but the guy who was reading it didn't seem like somber about it.
This is true.
That was a weird.
That's
You'll
at
get it
least
when you
how
watch
I
the
took
movie,
it.
guys.
I think.
It's a lot to explain on.
Yeah,
a
I'm
podcast.
assuming it's because the review was bad.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I
I
took away from it
guess,
too,
but I'm
but
like,
it's
she
so
just
weird they
disappears
handled it,
after,
yeah.
but also, I guess in the sense, like, she doesn't really need to be there, but I would have liked to have, like,
Well, if she were
fucking-
there, the plot wouldn't have afforded it in that way.
no, she needs to be there up until that point, but she doesn't need to be there when he goes to Japan, or, like,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
I just wish that there was, like, Rockwell, Mr. Wonderful, had, like, a line of, like, you're fucking my girlfriend, whatever, or, like, she's
I know. I
upset.
thought that might be one of the paddles.
Yeah. I thought, or something like that, but then I guess, no, actually, I'm okay with it because she's, the affair that he doesn't need to be having, because he has a nice pregnant wife at home who's not his wife and is married to someone else, but it's okay, I guess.
True.
Who put makeup on to pretend to have a black
Yeah,
eye?
that was fucked up.
Yeah,
There was a
pretending to get
collective, like, air sucked out of the room.
Yeah.
At that point.
Because Timothée Chalamet was being a douchebag, and then she's, like, fake crying to, like, get them to stay because they're homeless. And then he, like, goes to wipe away the tears, and it's revealed that the fucking, like, bruised black eye that she told him her husband gave her so that he'd let her stay with him is fake. And then it's just like, oh, fuck.
He also assaulted the guy, basically.
Yeah, he fucking beat the shit out of the guy with a fucking trophy because he thought that he was hitting his best friend.
Slash.
Lover.
Baby mama.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
best
go.
friend, baby mama.
Yeah.
I really like this movie.
It was a good movie.
I really like movies about scrappy little con artist white boys. It reminded me of The Producers, the play,
Sure.
in a lot
yeah,
of ways.
okay. I see that.
Which is like there's these two guys who realize that they can make more money in tax write-offs if they have a failure of a play that gets canned than if they actually have a successful play. So they set out to make the worst play ever, and they slowly start failing forwards, and it's a comedy. But it kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Kind of reminded me of another fucking theater reference, but it reminded me of the beginning of Anastasia the musical, where they're like, yeah, we're gonna pass off this girl as the lost princess or whatever. Make some like. I like the whole little.
Yep.
I like the making the little white boys hustle type of movie. It's very New York, and I like that. It felt incredibly just New York guy. These are my thoughts. Someone else say something.
I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. I think you kind of summed it up.
The absurdness of the comedy, like the jokes he kept making.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's so he's such a
Can't be
fucking
repeated on
douchebag.
the podcast.
But
Yeah,
the
we can't
thing,
say
like,
this on
he's
YouTube.
so quippy. He's so charismatic. He's like he always has something to say, and it's never fucking what you expect. And like, I have to believe some of that is just improv.
I'm glad they showed us that the person he said that about. I can't say it on YouTube. The person he made
he
the
says
joke
that
about that guy.
yeah.
I'm glad they showed that they were actually friends, and that was fine.
Yeah, he made a really bad joke saying that he was gonna finish what Auschwitz couldn't.
Okay, so that's what I can't say on YouTube.
You can say it on YouTube. It's past the first 2 minutes.
Oh no, that's for swears.
Yeah, but they're
And
not
that's
gonna
not
listen
even the
for
same
this.
movie.
It's fine.
It's
but
automated.
and that's revealed that they're friends.
And it's not
So
fun to
it's
drive.
and not that it's okay at all, but it's like The same sort of shit that,
Yeah,
everyone...
but it was, yeah.
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 Yeah, he has a fucking mouth on him, and I love it.
It's wild. He's like, constantly insulting
Yeah,
people who he's trying to get
He's the
things
king
from.
of trash talk.
And then he goes, I love you, I'm sorry.
Love bombing? Oh my
No.
god, not Timothy.
Marty, no.
Marty, no.
Yeah, that's why I like, because he's such a douchebag, but, we have, and it's not even like a full closure or like growing, but it's the hints of him humbling himself and accepting like he can't be a douchebag, and that's what I think worked better than, like if he was all of a sudden had a come to Jesus moment.
That would
Like it's not really a full heel turn, but it's showing that it's like the start of,
Well, it would be a face turn.
well, yeah, but
Whatever.
you know what I
Turning
mean.
on your heels? I don't know.
You know what I mean.
I mean, at the end there, maybe that was come to Jesus, but they left it there. They didn't.
Yeah, they left it there.
It could have been fine, like, I don't know. I think it works.
These are my thoughts. I liked
agree.
this movie quite a bit. I really liked it.
What the heck was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That person
Okay.
gave you a thumbs up. That's strange.
Okay, I have to ask this question now. Letterboxd rating.
We should let the guest go first.
No,
Yes,
you go
yes.
first.
Yes, yes, go first.
No.
Go first,
You're going
yes.
first. Hi.
I go last.
Okay, I'll go. Fine.
I can go second, but
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I
four and a
think.
half.
Yeah. It didn't like totally entirely blow me away for a 5. And like you said, like there were a couple of things where like Gwyneth Paltrow's plot kind of just disappears, which like makes sense for lack of resolution for her, but
Why are you sticking your nose in my
I'm trying to see what you're looking at.
but yeah, I think I'm giving it a very solid 4.5 and a like. That's my thoughts. Tristan.
It could be a 5. I overrate movies. It could be a 5. Definitely a like. It was a good movie.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Like,
Alright,
let's
I
go.
mean, if
Is that
if
going
the
in your top
hater,
25?
If the hater's giving
I
it
don't
5,
think so.
I have to give it 5 then.
I give it 5 stars.
I knew you would. I thought it was gonna be.
I love me a good movie about a guy who's so committed to doing a goddamn thing. That's me for real, except I'm less of a douchebag about it and more
If you see
self-deprecating.
yourself in Marty Supreme, that's probably a problem.
I see myself in the guy in Whiplash, and this is
Trauma?
Damien Chazelle says that he dies in an alleyway at 35 on a heroin overdose. So
Sick, Jen.
thanks,
Don't get any
thanks,
ideas.
Damien Chazelle. Anyways, I love Marty Supreme. Good movie. Go watch it. Go watch it right now. Timothée Chalamet. Timmy C. Give him an Oscar. Timmy C. I love that guy. Last thoughts, white boy.
Hi.
Thanks, white boy.